The Avengers radio series, a cultural phenomenon in South Africa back in the 1970s, South Africa was a country with no national television service. It wasn't until 1976 that the country would get its first taste of television broadcasts. But before that, radio was the primary medium of entertainment and information for the masses. This was the context when The Avengers, a British spy-fi series, made its debut on South African radio and became a cultural phenomenon. The Avengers was a British television series that originally aired from 1961 to 1969. The show revolved around the adventures of John Steed, a suave and sophisticated secret agent, and his various female associates. The series was a unique blend of traditional spy thriller elements with science fiction and fantasy, which set it apart from other shows of its time. While the series was hugely popular in the UK and had also made a significant impact in the American markets, being one of the rare British series given a network transmission slot, it was virtually unknown in South Africa. This was primarily due to the lack of a national television service in the country until 1976. However, as a film series, The Avengers was able to gain some exposure in South Africa through film rentals. But it was the launch of the radio series that truly brought The Avengers to the masses in South Africa. Come and listen at www.myclassicradio.net.
Found it, Larry. Found it.
You're not kidding, Bill. Are you sure?
Positive. Don't get so excited you stop pumping air to me down here.
Keep your helmet on. I'll keep pumping. You sure it's the sunken ship we're looking for?
We were looking for the Argus, weren't we?
Yeah, but make sure it has the gold in it before we get too excited.
Okay. There. Give me a little more line.
Yeah.
There's a big gap in her side I can look into and see right into the hold.
Okay, but be careful. Don't get caught in the current and lose your footing.
Just keep my lines tight, and I won't. Keep pumping air.
I'll pump you enough air for a month if you found that gold.
Just enough for now, I'll do.
Well, Bill, what goes? You see anything yet?
See anything? I can see everything. Larry, there's more gold here than I thought was in the whole world.
You found it, huh?
I sure did, Larry. We're rich.
You mean I'm rich?
What are you talking about?
You'll know in a minute. Pull on your tow line.
Huh?
Pull on it, Bill.
Okay, but... Hey, Larry, it's loose.
Sure. I got it loose.
What's your idea? What...
And here goes your airline, too, Bill. I'm cutting that.
No, Larry, don't. No, you can't.
I can't, huh? I already have.
Oh, Larry, don't.
I'm pulling out of here, but fast. As soon as I cut this phone line.
Oh, Larry.
So long, Bill, old pal.
Larry.
And now, on to Dick Calmer as Boston Blackie. Enemy to those who make him an enemy. Friend to those who have no friend.
I know just how you feel, Sarah. Your brother was a swell guy. And believe me, there was nothing I could do to save him.
I'm sure there wasn't, Larry.
Honest, there wasn't. I was pumping air to Bill when all of a sudden the phone went dead. Then I saw bubbles on the water, and when I pulled on the tow line, it was limp.
Something underwater must have cut the lines.
Yeah, I'm afraid that's what it was. Sarah, I want you to remember that Bill and I were partners. And Bill's death doesn't dissolve that partnership. You're in if I ever find that gold.
No, I wouldn't want it. It'd remind me too much of Bill. I think you'd better go now, Larry. I think I'd rather be alone right now.
Yeah, sure. Anything you say. Well, so long, Sarah. And I'm sorry.
It's all right. Bye, Larry.
Hey, goodbye.
Bye, Larry. I'll be seeing you.
Yeah, sure, kid. So long.
What are you bawling about, sis?
Bill.
Yeah, me all right. Came in the back way so nobody would see me. Thanks for feeling so miserable when Larry told you I was dead. It's very complimentary.
Bill, it really is you. You're alive.
Yeah, sure am, sis. And that was some story Larry told you about how I died.
He thought you did die. What happened?
What happened? Larry tried to kill me, and I'm alive now only because I'm a smart diver. I'm going to be just as smart a killer.
Bill, don't talk like that.
Why not? As far as anybody knows, I'm dead. So I'm going to kill the guy who tried to kill me. And I'm going to get away with it, too.
Yes?
Boston Blackie?
Yes, again.
May I come in?
Yes, with a capital, why not?
Thank you. Blackie,
Don't tell me. You're in trouble. Oh, you know someone who's in trouble, and you've come to me for help.
Yes, Blackie. It's my brother.
Well, what's he done? Swindled, embezzled, or murdered?
He hasn't done anything yet. But he's going to kill a man.
He is? When?
As soon as he finds him. And he's going to get away with it, too.
That's a popular misconception, Miss...
Bronson. Sarah Bronson. My brother's name is Bill.
Bill Bronson, the diver?
Yes.
Oh, now, wait a minute, Miss Bronson. Your brother died this morning. I heard it over the radio not an hour ago.
My brother's very much alive, Blackie. And it's because everyone thinks he's dead that he thinks he can get away with murder.
Well, I have a hunch he's right, up to a point. Who was he going to kill?
Larry Matthews, his partner. That wasn't an accident under the water this morning. Larry tried to kill Bill by cutting his lines.
Uh-huh. So Bill wants to stay dead and get his revenge. I think you'd better go to the police, Miss Bronson.
No, I don't dare.
Why not?
Bill's gone almost crazy after that experience this morning. He said he'd kill me if I went to the police. But he didn't say anything about going to you.
I see. Well, I'll see what I can do for you.
Whatever it is, you'll have to do it fast. Bill is...
Excuse me. Hello.
Hello, Blackie. This is Charlie Kingston.
Oh, hello, Charlie. I'll call you back in just a minute.
This is nothing serious, Blackie. I'm just keeping a promise I made to you.
What promise?
You know about never jumping into a new business deal without telling you what I've done.
Well, tell me about this one some other time, Charlie, will you? I've got to keep a man named Larry Matthews from being killed.
Did you say Larry Matthews?
Yes.
He's going to be killed? Good heavens, no. I won't have anyone murdered in any of my offices.
What?
He's downtown in my manager's office right now, and they just closed a deal for $100,000.
What kind of a deal?
A salvage job. I bought half interest in $2 million worth of gold Matthews and Bronson, that dead diver, found. I saw the chart myself.
Look, Charlie, phone your manager and tell him to hold Matthews there. Bronson isn't dead. Matthews tried to kill him, and now the diver is out to kill Matthews.
What? Well, I don't understand.
Never mind what you don't understand. Phone your manager, tell him the whole story, and tell him to hold Matthews there. I'll get there myself as soon as I can.
So that's what the score is, Mr. Matthews. Oh, excuse me.
Sure, Mr. Walton.
Walton speaking.
Oh, Henry, this is Charlie Kingston.
Oh, yes, Mr. Kingston.
Look, is Larry Matthews there?
Yes, he is.
Good. Keep him there. And don't let him leave your office under any circumstances.
What's the matter?
His life is in danger. Somebody's looking for him to kill him. Boston Blackie will be down there in a few minutes to take over. Now wait for him.
All right, but I don't understand.
Now, don't try. Wait till Blackie comes and then get that chart from Matthews. I want that chart.
Don't worry, Mr. Kingston. I'll get it for you. Bye.
Goodbye.
Anything wrong, Mr. Walton? You look a little pale.
Nothing much is wrong, I hope, Mr. Matthews. That was my boss, Mr. Kingston. He wants me to keep you here in my office until Boston Blackie gets here.
Why?
Why? Because your life is in danger.
Huh?
Mr. Matthews, do you know of anyone who's trying to kill you?
No. No one in particular. But I'm not surprised my life's in danger. Yours would be, too, if you owned something as valuable as that chart of mine.
Yes, I suppose so. Well, we'll own it soon. Mr. Kingston asked me to be sure to get it from you.
Well, you've given me your check. Come on down to my house at the waterfront, and I'll give you the chart.
Mr. Matthews, I can't let you leave this office. Mr. Kingston's orders.
Well, if you want that chart, you'll come and get it now. I want to close this deal and get rid of that chart.
Aren't you afraid to go out on the street?
I'll take my chances. I got a gun right here, see? Come on, I want to get this deal over with.
All right. I'm going with you. Just a minute.
Hey, what are you taking out of that drawer?
My gun, Mr. Matthews. If you're in danger, I'm in danger, too.
Here's my house. Wait till I unlock the door, Walton.
Sure. Well, so far, so good. We haven't seen anyone who even looked as if he wanted to kill you.
That doesn't make me a bit unhappy. Now, come on in. Oh, wait, I'll turn on the light. There. Now, come on in. I'll get you the chart.
Okay.
I never had enough money for a safe, so I always hid anything valuable under the floor.
I see.
This loose board here is my safety deposit vault. Here. Here's your chart right here. I'll see if they can get anything else now. Let's see, how do you turn out the light? Oh! You dirty double-crosser, Waltham. You got me, but maybe one of my bullets got you, too.
Hi, Blackie.
Hello, Mary.
You know, I've been waiting in this office for you for 1 hour.
Well, I got here as quickly as I could, but I wasn't worried. I knew Matthews would be safe as long as you were here.
Well, I'm here, but Mr. Matthews isn't.
What?
I hope I won't have to tell you a dozen times. Mr. Matthews went out with Mr. Waltham.
But didn't Kingston phone here and tell...
Excuse me. Kingston Enterprises, good afternoon.
Well, this is Mr. Kingston. Let me speak to Mr. Waltham again, will you?
Mr. Waltham's out, Mr. Kingston.
Oh, I see. Oh, did he leave with Mr. Matthews and a Boston Blackie?
Boston Blackie? No, sir, I don't even know him.
I'm Boston Blackie. If that's Kingston, I'd like to talk to him.
Oh, Mr. Kingston, Blackie wants to talk to you.
Oh, by all means.
Here you are, Blackie.
Thanks. Hello, Charlie.
Blackie, what's the matter down there? Where's Waltham and Matthews?
Well, that's just what I want to ask you. Didn't you phone Waltham and tell him to keep Matthews here?
Yes, the minute I was through talking to you.
Well,
what is it?
he isn't here now.
What happened to you?
And I hate to think what's going to...
Wait a minute, Blackie. Here's Waltham now.
Good. Matthews with him?
No, good heavens, Blackie. Waltham's wounded.
Badly?
Just a minute. Waltham, what happened to you? Here, sit down here. I've been shot. I went with Matthews. I got shot.
Charlie.
Look, sit down. Yes,
Charlie.
Blackie, yes.
If Waltham can talk, put him on the phone, will you?
All right. Just a minute. Can you talk, Waltham? Yes, I think so. Good. Here, I'll hold the phone for you. It's Boston Blackie. He wants to talk to you.
Waltham, can you hear me?
Yes, Blackie.
Where's Matthews?
Dead, I guess. I don't know. It happened too fast.
Who shot you?
I don't know. I couldn't see. It was too dark down there.
Down where?
In Matthews' house. We went there to get the chart showing where the gold ship was located. We were in the house when the lights went out. There were shots from the darkness. Matthews fell. I was hit, but I got away.
Where's Matthews' house?
On Wharf Street.
Okay, I'll go down there and see what happened. Matthews still has the chart?
Yes. Yes, he has.
Well, maybe I can find it. Maybe I can find him. One thing, I promise you, I'll find something. Well, I can say one thing for Wharf Street, Mary. It's not pretty, but the sea air is wonderful.
Smells fishy to me.
So there's this little situation we're in.
Mm.
Well, the man at the fruit stand said this is Matthews' house, 219.
I don't see any signs of excitement. Maybe Mr. Waltham dreamed up his story about being shot.
If he did, he dreamed up a bullet hole, too, Mary. And that's awfully realistic dreaming. Let's go in and see if we can find anything.
All right.
The lights are on inside. Let's have a look around.
Okay.
We've searched downstairs. There's nothing here. What's with you?
Hey, Mary, that's Faraday.
It
Hey,
sure
who
is.
was that? Keep looking, Rollins. I'll go out and see who it is. Blackie. You.
Yes, Inspector? Me.
And me, too.
Don't remind me. Blackie's bad enough.
Bad enough, Faraday. You mean good enough, don't you?
Good enough for what?
To tell you what happened here.
A guy named Larry Matthews was killed. That's what happened here. We found his body inside. I suppose you know who killed him.
Sorry to disappoint you, Faraday, but yes, I do know who killed Matthews. It was his ex-partner, Bill Bronson, the diver. Ho-hum. Want to hear more?
Keep talking. You don't know how stupid you sound. Listen, Bill Bronson's sister came to see you today, didn't she?
Yes.
And you told her to come to see me, didn't you?
Yes, but she wouldn't do it.
Well, she changed her mind. Women do that, you know.
So?
So, Blackie, you think Bill Bronson killed Matthews, huh?
I know he did. How do you like that?
Well, an hour before Matthews was killed down here, a cop arrested Bill Bronson uptown, and he's been in jail since. How do you like that?
And now back to Boston Blackie. When Bill Bronson, diver, found a sunken ship with its long-lost cargo of gold, his partner, Larry Matthews, cut his air hose and lines and left him for dead. But Bronson miraculously lived and swore vengeance on Matthews. The diver's sister, knowing of her brother's plan, came to Blackie for help. But before Blackie could get to Matthews, someone else got to him with a gun. And it wasn't Bronson, because Bronson was in jail. As we return to our story, Henry Waltham, who was with Matthews when he was shot, is having a bullet wound dressed by a doctor.
Still hurt, son?
Yes, it does, Doctor.
You're lucky you're still alive. That bullet just missed puncturing your lung.
Yeah?
Yep. You'll have to take it easy for a while. That dressing will do for now.
Thanks. Thanks a lot, Doctor.
Well, let's see how you respond to treatment before you thank me. Here we are. What's your name, son?
You have to know that?
Yep.
Okay. It's Waltham. Henry Waltham.
Henry Waltham. Mm-hmm. And how did you get that bullet in you?
I told you when I came in. It was an accident.
I know. Now suppose you tell me the truth.
Look, what's it to you how I got shot? You're a doctor, not a policeman.
I know, but I have to report this to the police.
You've got to report it. Oh, no.
But it's the law. I'd lose my right to practice if I didn't.
Well, you're going to lose a patient if you do.
Lie down, son. You're still too weak.
I'm not too weak to get out of here.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, yes, I do. Here's something. Steady your feet.
Come back, you. Come back.
Oh, no.
Operator, get me the police.
Wonder when that diver's going to signal us, Blackie. He's been down there long enough to have found $10 million in gold.
Well, I wish he'd find Waltham while he's at it, Charlie.
Blackie, do you think Mr. Waltham killed Mr. Matthews?
I don't know, Mary.
Oh, Mr. Kingston. Mr. Kingston.
Yes, Captain Arnold.
The diver's found something down there, Mr. Kingston. He wants to talk to you.
Well, thank you, Captain Arnold. A couple of extra earphones, Blackie. You and Mary might like to listen in.
Thanks, Charlie.
Oh, I'd love to. Just wait till I get mine on. Okay, then.
This will be a great moment if he's found that gold. Hello down there. This is Charlie Kingston.
Sorry, Mr. Kingston. No luck here either.
But Captain Arnold said you'd found something.
Yes, but not a ship full of gold, just the end of the sandbar. The drop-off so deep, my light won't hit the bottom of it.
Well, I guess we're in the wrong place again.
I'm afraid we are, Mr. Kingston. I wish you'd had a better look at that chart. I can't make many more dives today.
I realize that. Well, come up and try just once more, will you?
Sure. Once more.
Oh, Captain Arnold.
Yes, Mr. Kingston.
Have your men bring the diver up. We still haven't found the right place.
Yes, sir. All right, men. Let's bring the diver topside. It's the only thing down there worth bringing up. Come on.
I'm afraid you'll have to wait until you get that chart to find your gold, Charlie.
But I may never get it, Blackie. Remember, I only had a quick look at the chart.
Oh, look, they're cranking the thing that brings the diver up. I'm going over there and watch him come out of the water.
Well, don't try to help anyone, Mary, or they may have to pull you out of the water, too.
Okay, I'll be careful.
I think we'll try looking for the gold over there a few hundred yards.
You're just wasting your time looking for it without that chart, Charlie. And I'm wasting my time out here, too. I ought to be looking for Waltham.
You think he killed Matthews, do you?
Well, I'm not sure.
I'd hate to think that Waltham killed Matthews. You know, he said a third person entered the room just as the shooting started.
I don't believe that story completely. That's why I want to find Waltham.
All right, men. The diver's broken the surface. Pull him aboard. Come on, you better step aside, lady.
Oh, I'm sorry, all right.
Better come over here by us, Mary.
Oh, shucks. I wanted to watch him take the diver's helmet off.
He's going to go down again in another spot, Mary. Maybe you can watch then.
Well, you can see him from right here now, Mary.
Well, it isn't as good as being close, but... Oh, look. He's up on deck now. He looks like the man from Mars, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
All right, men. Stop the pump. They got his helmet off. That's it.
Well, Mary, you saw them take the helmet off.
Blackie, look! Look, there's an awfully big launch, and it's heading right toward us.
Good night. The fool doesn't see us.
Start our engines in time to get out of his way. Captain Arnold! Captain Arnold!
I see him, Mr. Kingston. He's going to crash into us.
Hold on a minute, Mary.
Back. Blow the whistle. Tom, grab that gun and bring it to the bridge.
What do we do?
Yell, everybody. Until that time is swerve off.
Yes, but he's not right here. Come here, Mary. Stay close to me.
All right, I will.
Is everybody all right?
Well, I'm all wet.
I think I'm all right. You all right, Blackie?
Yes. I'm okay, but look, we're 5 or 6 miles from shore. I don't like this. see if anybody can grab a plank or something from the boat.
Good idea. All your men all right, Arnold?
Yes. Yes, Mr. Kingston. And here comes a launch. It looks like a police boat, too. Say, it is a boat. Hello there. Hello.
Save your breath, Charlie. They see us.
Oh, thank goodness.
They're swinging around to pick us up. Here they are. Here come the lifelines. Now, ready to grab them.
Okay.
That's it.
Here, Mary. You take this one.
Oh, thanks.
Well, look who's playing paupers. If it isn't Boston Blackie.
Faraday.
Haul him in, boys. All but that good-looking one there. He looks undersized to me.
Haul me up, Faraday, or I'll haul you in here with me.
What? When you know I can't swim?
That's why I'd like to have you in here.
Here, Blackie. I'm aboard now. Take this rope of mine.
Thanks, Charlie.
There, you ready?
Ready.
Come on. Up you go. Come on. There you are.
There. Oh, wow. Thanks, Charlie. You all right, Mary?
Oh, sure. Just dripping a little, that's all.
Well, there's some blankets in the cabin there, Miss Wesley. Better get into one right away.
All right, I guess I better, thanks.
I don't know what brought you out here, Faraday, but I'm glad something did.
Well, I came out here just in time to see that guy Waltham ram your boat.
Well, how did you know it was Waltham, Faraday?
Well, because a doctor reported treating his wound and told how Waltham slugged him and skipped out. Then the next report I got on Waltham was that he was seen getting into a powerboat in the harbor.
Oh, Inspector Faraday.
Yeah, Rollins, what is it?
Just got a radio message from shore, Inspector.
Yeah, so what?
So we don't have to look for Waltham anymore. He walked into the 18th Precinct station and gave himself up.
So you think Waltham rammed us, do you, Inspector?
Okay. I was wrong. I suppose you know who rammed you.
I have a rough idea, and I think if I see Bill Bronson, I can smooth it out.
Bill Bronson? What could he have to do with this? He's still in jail.
Good. Let's go down and see him before he's released.
What makes you think he's going to be released?
You're going to release him. He still doesn't know that his ex-partner Matthews is dead, and, Faraday, before you let him out of jail, I'm going to let you in. I have some bad news for you, Bronson.
I'm in jail, Blackie, and you say you have some bad news for me. That's funny.
Yeah, but this isn't, Bronson.
Hey, Faraday. You and Blackie got awful long faces. What's the matter?
Your sister's dead, Bronson.
Huh? Sarah's dead?
Yes. Killed by the man who tried to kill you.
Why, that dirty Matthews out.
Wait a minute. That won't do any good, Bronson. All we want you to do is give us all the information you can. We found your sister's bodies in Matthew's house. Do you know any reason why she would be down there?
Yeah, I know a reason, Blackie. I guess I'm it.
What do you mean, you're it?
Well, what am I in jail for? Because I said I was going out to kill Matthews for trying to kill me. Well, I guess this went down there to kill him just to keep me from doing it.
Only Matthews shot first.
Yeah, the low-down...
And that's enough of that, Bronson. Now, look, your sister's dead just because you wanted to take the law into your own hands. Now, if you've learned your lesson, I'll let you go free.
Yeah, I've learned my lesson, Inspector.
All right. Go home and be a good boy, because I don't want to have to teach it to you again.
Who is it?
Who's that?
It's me, Sarah. What's the idea? Bill, they let you out.
Sarah. They told me you were dead.
What?
Yeah. Said Matthews killed you. I told him you went down there to kill him for me.
You idiot, you stupid...
Now, look, you don't have to get sore. I had no way of knowing that...
I didn't have to get sore. I ought to kill you for what you've done to me.
What have I done?
What have you done? Because of you, you stupid fool, the police are going to be after me for murder. And why did I kill Matthews? For you.
You did not. It was your idea to kill him for the money and the charge.
All right, it was my idea. And it was also my idea not to get caught.
But you aren't caught yet, and I was tricked into saying that...
Saying enough to send me to the electric chair. And everything was perfect, absolutely perfect, till you had opened your stupid mouth.
Now, look, don't blame me all for this. Your plan wasn't perfect.
Oh, wasn't it? Who'd ever guess I killed Matthews? Didn't I go to Blackie and warn him that you were going to kill Matthews? Didn't I go to the police and have them arrest you to keep Matthews alive?
I know all that.
You know all that. Well, I know a lot more. After I took Matthews' shot, I risked my neck to keep Charlie Kingston from finding that gold. I rented a launch and rammed his boat. I did all that for us. And what did you do for me? Fall for a stupid
Now,
trick.
look, I'll go back to the police and tell them I was lying about you wanting to kill Matthews.
Why don't you tell us now, Bronson? We're right here. Come on in, Blackie.
Police.
Stand where you are, Bronson. Rollins, go revive Miss Bronson. She's fainted.
Yes, sir.
Well, Faraday, happy now?
Yeah, I'm happy, Blackie. I've got my killers.
Sure you have. I made sure you would. Well, Inspector, you might as well take Bill Bronson downtown. He's so used to being underwater. Let's see if he's getting used to being under arrest.
Hello down there. Any luck, Diver?
I'm coming to the hull of a ship now, Mr. Kingston. I'll let you know in a minute.
Good, good. Well, we'll know in a minute, Blackie, if Inspector Faraday got the right chart from Miss Bronson.
Right. Waltham feeling okay, Charlie?
Yes, fine, but he feels like a fool for losing his head and running out on that doctor. He doesn't know what made him do it.
Oh, I suppose he was afraid the police wouldn't believe his story about how Matthews was shot.
Hello there, Mr. Kingston.
Oh, it's the diver. Yes, Diver?
I found it, Mr. Kingston. There's plenty of it.
Oh, you found the gold?
You bet I have. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Blackie, Mary, he found the gold.
Wonderful.
That's fine, Charlie.
Well, aren't you excited? It's $2 million in gold. I'm a rich man.
You've been a rich man for years, Charlie. Just how rich can you get? After all, what difference does $2 million make to a man who already has 20 or 30?
Do you know something, Blackie?
What is it, Charlie?
I never thought of that.